What's up, you guys, and welcome back to J Resin TV. Today we're back with some more Silo. It's been about a couple weeks, but trying to wrap this up. Daredevil dropping soon, so I'm gonna try to get this done before that drops. Um, what happened last episode? The people below, the engineers, they took ground and captured more floors, specifically the floor with the farm is on, so they can't get starved out by upper level and what's the name, Judicial and Bernard. But Solo basically trapped. um I keep forgetting her name. This is what happens when I take a break. But Rebecca Ferguson's character, he like, I hit the suit, it's safe, but I need your help. I need you to go dive under and go repair the systems at my silo before you go back to yours. Oh, dude from Walking Dead, you got new digs.
You are about to be privy to something that only a handful of people in our industry have had access to.
Oh, he took him to like the super camera place.
After you.
The records room, the vault. Oh yeah, him and Shirley made that last episode too.
That should be enough.
Where are you keeping the rest of it?
It's safe. Just be careful with it.
The subtitles just bugged out right there.
Asshole.
All these relics, where did they come from?
Technically, they're not relics. They are the whole of human history, knowledge, art. The books you see here are a fraction of the vault's library. All of these, and more than you can imagine, are stored digitally on this
Tablet.
When I was first handed that, I searched for answers to the questions that we have all had. And all I could find was that the silo was built 352 years ago.
Okay, we're getting
Beyond
somewhere.
that, nothing about why it was built or why we are here.
How do I
What is that problem exactly?
Ask it.
ask it?
Lucas would like information on secret codes and ciphers. Lucky you. Several of those are actual books.
What are they trying to do exactly?
Mayor Holland, there is a Delta event in the central shaft.
What was it?
I don't know, but it smells like gunpowder.
Like, if you had 300 feet of waterproof power line lying around in the vault, that'd be great. Oh, how about this? How about you figure out how to get me a waterproof cable, 300 feet of tubing, and then something to push air down so I don't drown. And meanwhile, you give me my suit and I can go back to my silo.
No, you know that I can't.
I'll come back. I promise. When I've saved the people in my silo, I'll come back. You've got time. They don't. Come on. You've got time. Just please. Please, I promise.
Yeah, but what if your suit fails and you die out there?
No,
What if you get there and they don't let you in and you don't have enough air to get back
No,
here?
if they see me coming, they're gonna
what if they let you in and they kill you?
They're not gonna kill me.
So they don't kill you, and then you explain to them, like, oh, it's dangerous outside.
How you know they're not
to
gonna
make
kill
the
you?
same mistakes that we made here, and then they just let you go back outside?
Okay.
Juliet, I'm sorry. I
He
really
making
am.
points.
No, we do this now.
But she also making points. You gotta help her.
The harmonium pedals still, will that work?
I don't need your fucking harmonium. I need a power washer. Okay?
What?
It's a pump, and if it can send water, it can send air.
Shit. You want to tell us what the hell's going on?
We didn't have a choice, okay?
You didn't have a choice? Shooting something up the stairs?
We need to get people on our side. We can't win this fight alone.
You could have gotten someone killed.
It wasn't designed to hurt anyone. We just needed to send a message.
What was the message? We're insane down here?
No, an actual message.
I read it. And the only thing people are going to care about is that those assholes from Greasetown turned the power off.
And turned it back on.
That's like some asshole saying, yeah, I hit you, but hey, look, I stopped. It's not how we make friends.
If you have a better idea, we'd love to hear it.
We are not your allies. We're the sheriff's department.
Then how about you do your job and find out who poisoned our food?
Or does that seem like you're being too helpful to us?
They got 50 problems to worry about, man. Want to get down to business.
So let's not waste any more of whatever time you have left. What can you tell me about the gunpowder, the mechanical?
What happened to the people I came up top with? Knox and Shirley. Walk. You put my mind at ease about those idiots, and I'll tell you exactly how much gunpowder you have to worry about.
No.
Okay. Yeah, because I feel like Bernard told her, she was just like, oh, they're fine, good, okay, now I know. I can do what I need to do.
There you go.
You all right, little man?
He's fine. Aren't you, big guy?
You know, this wasn't like the big blackout a few weeks ago. This was just a teeny tiny glitch.
That's exactly what I told him.
Has he reached out to you?
No. What are you thinking?
You've been replaced already, my man.
I'm thinking they have a point. Their message said, look to IT. The power everywhere else was out except for IT. I was there. Bernard came running back in, and then the lights in IT went out. I think he turned them off because he was afraid people would see that they were on.
I know you're not defending the rebels right now.
No, of course not. But they've put the pressure on Bernard.
All the more reason for me to go talk to him.
If you go to him, you're doing him a kindness. If you wait for him to come to you, you're doing business.
Smart wife.
not waterproof, just like you asked. So, okay, so after you plug the power cord into the pump, you pull on the escape line, this little bell's gonna ring.
Okay.
It's gonna tell me that it's okay to plug into IT power, and then you turn on the pump. Then I'm gonna attach the escape line to the winch, and I'm gonna reel you in just like a fish. But this is important, okay? I can't reel you in all at once. We gotta go slow. This thing called the bends. Yeah, after I read 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, I went on this whole ocean kick. It turns out, if you're deep underwater and you come up too fast, all these bubbles start building up in your joints and it can make you really sick. It can even kill you.
What?
Yeah, that's why you gotta go slow.
Well, what if I don't come up slow?
You die.
Then you're dead. What? Oh, but if you feel bad, you could go back down under, but you gotta go at least 20 feet.
And do what?
You just hang out there until you don't feel like you're dying anymore, I guess.
Yeah, sure. I'll do that. No, I'm not gonna do that. You do that.
What?
This is your silo, so you save it.
But you're the engineer!
You seem to know exactly what needs to be done.
I can't!
Why? Why can't you? Are you scared? Because I'm scared, so why are you making
Yeah,
me do it?
scary stuff.
Because I'm the head of IT. Silo 17 is my priority.
You're not head of IT. Stop!
Hey, why were your lights on?
All radio communication throughout the silo remains disabled.
What does this mean? IT lies to us? I heard that power stayed on in IT while the rest of the silo was in the dark.
Mechanical controls where the power goes. They left IT powered up for a few minutes to cast doubt on my department and on me. Make no mistake, we are under attack. Because of this, all things rebellion
Some people
related
still don't believe, but that was a nice counter.
Your job, as always, is to keep the peace on your levels.
Sounds like a fair trade.
If there's a place where someone leaves notes for us in the scavenge room. One of the collection bins has a hollow handle, and I don't know who leaves the notes either.
Are we getting to the helpful part soon, or?
There was a note in there today. An order.
What kind of order?
I think we need to consider what we'll do if we are in this alone. We need a backup plan.
Are you gonna tell me why you kissed me?
I didn't kiss you, you kissed me. And my point is, we need to be prepared. Something big.
Complicated.
Why are you looking at me like that?
They wanna fuck.
Sorry to interrupt.
What is it?
We need to take you and Knox into custody. Are we doing this again? I thought
We're not here to arrest you. We just talked to a listener. There is a plot to, well, to kill you.
Make sure we don't have any problems with the deputies.
I will, sir.
Did you get
I don't know why they surprised by that.
Nowhere. But even if she did talk, we wouldn't be able to rely on the information. Where are we on the warrant to search supply?
Do we need one? The pack would say that this falls under emergency
Of course I don't need one, but I want one to maintain at least the appearance of order. So, again, do you have the warrant?
Except fish don't have arms or legs. But they also figured out a way of seeing underwater. They figured if they looked through glass that it wouldn't be blurry. So I made you these. Surprise.
Ah, good job, Solo.
I made them out of welder's goggles.
Great. Thanks. Okay, can you pull that through?
How long are you you gonna stay mad at me?
If the people in my silo die,
Forever.
just check the lines and make sure the power washer's running.
Because I never wanted to see your face again. There are no more conversations between us. No discussions. You sign what I tell you to sign, you sit behind that desk, you pretend to have power, and then you go home. That's it. That's the rest of your life. Now get out your rubber stamp and give me my fucking search warrant.
That's not how this works.
No.
No?
I gave you a decade of my life. My loyalty. My faith. The problems I've solved for you. You don't think I paid a price for that? And why? Because I trusted you. I thought we had an understanding you'd make me your shadow.
I did want you to be my shadow, Robert. And then I never really got around to it, did I? Deep down, I must have had reservations. And then, finally, I realized what it was.
Because you're
You're
black.
very good at solving problems, but you lack curiosity. And that's something the head of IT must have. And therefore, something that his shadow must have. It's something my old shadow had, and something my new shadow has.
What? You have a new shadow?
You made Lucas Cal your shadow? Now, you gotta be wondering, what else am I missing? I'll tell you. You're running out of allies, and you're running out of moves.
What are you missing, Rob? After you put me in a position where I had no choice but to take the life of a woman I had some affection for, we both agreed that the two people coming to meet her from Mechanical would be blamed for her death. And then they got away. Now, your wife may have helped save those raiders yesterday, but she's also the reason those fugitives made it safe to
Oh,
back to the
yeah.
Double D.
I didn't know.
But you knew that already, didn't you?
What if there was a safe place down here? Like where the water didn't get to because the doors were sealed shut and there's a person there.
So we need a list of people who have access. Next drawer down. What did you file it on?
They're sending messages to have us killed. Let's send a message back.
Like what? We already used gunpowder to shoot something at the shaft.
If we had enough of it, we could send you.
Ever think that maybe they want you dead because you're such a pain in the ass?
You two look like you're having fun.
What can we do for you, Walk?
You can tell me about judicial seclusion. You worked there.
I worked in judicial, yes.
Walk, come on. This isn't gonna help.
Can you please end?
Very few people in judicial even know about it, let alone have access to it. I know people who went into seclusion, usually didn't come out. And I know that Shirley's right. This line of questioning won't lead you anywhere good. McLean isn't a fortress.
You recognize any of these names from your judicial days?
Not yet.
I always thought Lorelei was a listener.
Lorelei's an asshole, not a listener.
We can't be guaranteed it's the only place where listeners get their orders. Cat?
You've got a problem.
What?
throw them the poison food. I didn't. Filthy liar.
I'm not lying.
It's true! It's true! Maeve told us the food was poisoned.
See, you crazy bitch.
I mean, you are crazy. Just accusations.
It was nice of you to make sure nobody got hurt.
What?
How's your mom these days, Maeve? Well, meds, they were pretty scarce before, but since the blockade, can't imagine things have been easy.
Oh, you did do it.
She's in medical. Above the blockade. I had to. If I didn't do what they said, you were afraid they'd do something to her. I didn't have a choice.
Remind you of who you are. We're gonna make sure your mom is okay. And you'll never turn your back on mechanical again, will you?
Did you test your theory against the books in the Legacy?
Yes. There weren't any matches in the Legacy.
Then you're wrong.
I'm not wrong. All it means is that Quinn didn't use a book from the Legacy to create his code. Which makes sense. Because he wanted his code to be solved. Only 2 people have access to that vault, to those books.
So, he used a relic. A book that is out in the silo.
Exactly. We need a book that's over 140 years old. Maybe even something that belonged to Quinn himself.
Didn't somebody have a
You
book?
know anyone
Trying to
in the
remember.
silo that might have such a relic?
Juliet have it?
One person knew. And I have the book to start with.
He needed to think I was taking matters into my own hands. Bernard can think you had anything to do with the 2 escaping, and he still doesn't.
You want to make friends with the rebels, Camille. You know how dangerous they are.
You're not thinking the bigger picture.
We don't know how this is going to end. So until we do, we play both sides.
But we don't play each other. But you tried to do at breakfast. Tried to keep me from talking to Bernard from finding out. We make moves together. But not at all. No more secrets.
I mean, that could be the case, but I don't think it was just that. It can't be that simple. Nah, you shouldn't have sent a note. Should have came up with another excuse for him to come to you. What was that about? Now, She got something about being spy though. I'm probably just forgetting something.
Trying to get it back online.
How was it reactivated in the first place?
We believe she turned it on.
Why would she do that?
I used the cameras to track McLean the last few days. See if we could figure out how she got the gunpowder. No luck there. Then I saw this. This is from when you had the mechanical deputy take her and McLean into custody while you gave your speech to the silo. I checked the records. They divorced 25 years ago.
But they still mean something to each other. This is very good work, Mr. Hansen.
Did he really hoe her, or did somebody else get in there? Blood. Yeah, somebody else is there. The dive. Chaos is going on. The mechanical sent a message up to top to let them know something. Don't trust IT. They cut off the power. So people see like, hey, the power's on IT, and they cut it back on right away. Bernard is trying to calm things down. He shut off the radio, so I'm like, oh, everybody, the sheriff's been captured. So I cut off the radios so they can't listen in on our messages and like use them as a hostage. We gonna get them back. He also took Lucas to the vault so he could live there and study all the stuff that he's best to figure out the code that Quinn left. And Lucas figured out that it was a numeric code. So he was like, Quinn wanted us to crack the code, but something to do with a book that's not in the vault. Bernard also told Robert that his wife helped Shirley and Knox. Robert he is upset that he just got thrown aside. Like, I wanted this job so much. I wanted to be your number two. Eventually be the top dog. Understandable, but hey, you kind of forced your hand. I mean, but your wife gave you that idea, though. Because, yeah, what is she playing for real? Because she planted that seed saying, like, to make people doubt Meadows in the first place. But, yeah, she also doing it. I mean, I think it's good to play both sides. You don't want to just play one side because, yeah, she's right. We don't know how it's going to end. So she want to have allies wherever. Solo and I was about to say Shirley. Juliet put together a contraption to help her get down. Tubes together, water tubes so she could breathe air. Solo made her some goggles so she could see with a light on there. And yeah, she thought he betrayed her because the rope was cut. I started to think it at first, but I'm like, damn. I mean, he didn't even know that she could do all that at first, so why would you just go help her in the beginning and then before he even knew she's like good at repairing stuff? So, but yeah, I guess he was attacked because she found blood on the stairs and stuff, and somebody's in there with her. Because I was thinking too, like when she was going down, I don't know if that's where they came from, but they were somewhere hiding, or maybe they came from outside. But I was like, what if somebody's in one of these rooms underwater? Like it's just closed off somehow, so the water's not getting in, and they were just been waiting for a moment to come out. Cause I think in the earlier episodes they did say like he had to fend off intruders or something. So I don't know where this is gonna go. Walker is upset. She wants to get a message, but everything is blocked. She want to get to seclusion. She want to figure out how she can help her boo. And so she turned on the camera. And I guess now that we saw the ending, I guess she realized, no, that's stupid. We don't want. She's like, wait, I'm gonna give them an advantage if they realize what I'm doing. So she unplugged it fast enough, but the dude, what's the name? Rubinson, I think. I don't know. The new head of judicial. Am I saying that right? Judicial. He said when he noticed like she cut it on for a split second, but I don't know why. He started looking back at the footage and he noticed Walker and old girl holding hands in the cell. Bernard, please. He like, oh, we got leverage now. We got a pawn. So we'll see how this goes. Everybody's saying the finale was crazy when I was avoiding spoilers, when I was so far behind, when I was probably in like episode 3. I just seen like, oh, the finale crazy. So I'm excited to see. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get this knocked out because Daredevil coming soon. I gotta catch up on Severance. I don't want too many live action shows in my rotation, so I'm gonna try to finish it out. Monday maybe. But yeah, we'll see. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.